this about 5 times. But anyway, this is his lordship. Pimp down, pimp down. I broke my arm a couple of days ago. I'm going to need surgery this Monday. So maybe I'll do a show about anesthesia or going under the gas or something, surgery. But it's ironic, because I did the $6 Million Man intro, and now I'm really going to be the Bionic Man. So, Nathaniel Rowland, this is a part 2. I talked about him earlier. I wanted to get more research, and I want to say shout out to Darren Campbell for his opinion. I hope I got that right, but he or she said there is absolutely no evidence that his ex-girlfriend had anything to do with it. Now, I want to beg to differ. I do think she seemed like a girl that got caught up in something that was way over her head, or, that she just picked the wrong dude. And it is easy to say that. You're looking at a video clip of him picking up Samantha, and after he was watching her for quite a long time and circling the block, even driving the wrong way down the street, he pulled up on her and she got in, and then he pulled up a little bit out the camera to the right, and sat there for a minute and then pulled off. So this is the last video clip of her being seen ever. And these two guys here didn't notice anything. They did not notice a Negro in the car rolling around the block or picking up, this lady. There was no Uber symbol or sign. And in this video, you do not see Darren's face at all. So the same way there is no evidence that she was involved, it ain't the only evidence that he was involved is that it was his car. And of course, his car got DNA evidence in it. And of course, the cleaning material that they used to clean the car has his ex-girlfriend's DNA on it. But when it comes down to DNA and stuff like that, some of the DNA and stuff is just not in the right place, and it's not enough of it. And on the things that DNA should be on, it's not there, and vice versa. But we do know one thing, that she gave up a good fight. And she's running and she got in the car, which is sad. She gave up a good fight to somebody. Now, I believe that he did the actual killing, right? But I feel like he was under pressure. I feel like he was not doing well. All he had was a car, right? And she needed money. She worked at McDonald's. She was about to pay her. She didn't work the double shift the night before. She worked a double shift at McDonald's. She has a child. Her rent is due. She had to go get the rent money from her mom and stuff like that. And I think she was putting pressure on him to get some money. I don't know what you got to do. I helped you out. I gave you a place to sleep. What you going to do for me? What you going to do for me, right? I need this. I'm about to be evicted, or I'm going to get evicted. I need your help. I need a real dude to be there and handle business. I don't need no sucker. Like the peer pressure shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when he go out there, now she didn't tell him to go kill nobody, but go out there and get some money. You know what I'm saying? And then when he got the money, she like, you kill somebody for this? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, I ain't tell you. So now they both is like involved. You see what I'm saying? But I guess she didn't know he was that slow or something like that. So now what we gonna do? So I feel that she helped clean the car and all kind of stuff, and didn't give a fuck, and drove the car to get her child and to get money from her mom. Her child had the blood on the bottom of the child's shoes, and she threw the shoes in the closet. And the cleaning and the murder weapon was in her house, the cleaning material and stuff. And she said, of course, my fingerprints was on it because it's my cleaning material. But that seemed rehearsed. That statement seems rehearsed. I listen to dialogue. I'm very good at looking at social cues and stuff like that. So they knew how to irk her. They knew how to, because they like, okay, you playing the roast. This a sweet girl caught up in some BS. Yeah, but they triggered her a couple of times, and she popped the attitude over something that really didn't need to pop an attitude on. If you want to look innocent, you don't pop no attitude at all. And she was like, well, it's my cleaning utensils. Of course it's gonna have my fingerprints on it. Why would you get smart with her like that? Now, I was telling people, they do track phones. They also track cars. The black box in his car was malfunctioning. They couldn't get the information out of his car. But you could see that their phones was together. Now, some people like to think that this information is easily given to the police. This was a circumstance of murder, a tragic, horrible, violent murder. So, of course, the phone company voluntarily cooperated with the police, but they do not have to cooperate with the police because the information on the phone do not belong to the individual. It belongs to the phone company, and there's no subpoena or anything that can make them give that up. I'm trying to tell you, there was a case in the 70s before cell phones were invented, and that's the premise that they use to maintain their material. So I'm gonna let you hear what she has to say, this lady here. And these are things that make you go, Now, yeah, he's guilty, but what I'm saying is she's not that innocent. But because of her testimony, they was able to nail him to the cross. And I think because it was his idea that he took one for the team, because she is a lady with a child, and the child has the rest of her life. And, he ain't got shit going on. Fuck it, I'll take one for the team. You see what I'm saying? Plus, he ran on her, and she felt disrespected and left abandoned, and nobody likes that. So, unfortunately, I have been in situations where I had front row seats to certain incidents, and I know how people panic when things like this go on, and it's easy for a female to play the innocent, the innocent victim. I was abused, or I was, scared of him because I'm a girl, you're going to believe it. But some of these girls are more manly than a lot of these men today. And I remember walking upon a scene, and there was a pile of blood on the floor. And I said, why is this blood on the floor? And somebody said, oh, there was a fight, and the dude got beat up and cut up. And I said, well, where? I said, clean this up before somebody see it, before the police see it, And then I guess they want me to see it so I can think that they was tough or something. So the person's car was parked out front. It stayed out there for a long time. The dude was dumped around the corner or something like that. I'm blurring everything because I don't want to, I wasn't involved, but I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. So they went and got the dude and brought him back to the main street because they felt that, if he died back there, there might be a murder investigation. So they brought him back to the front street and put a tourniquet on him and all of that stuff and waited for the paramedics to come. And the dude that actually, beat this dude to death practically acted like he was a good Samaritan and he was saving the guy's life. And then when the paramedics came, he let them take over. He faded in the back. He stood there like he was concerned and, teary-eyed. And then he walked home, and he was never a person that was accused, And then his automobile sat on the same street for quite a while. But what we left out is his girlfriend tried to clean the stains out the car because he wasn't even in the car. He put him in the car to take him around the corner, but then he realized, I better bring him back. Now he got these stains in the car, and his girlfriend was cleaning out the car. But with the type of interior it was, it's just no way. You need to blow the car up. It's just no way. So I'm just saying that when two people are together, when two people are in love, I think he was more into her than she was into him. And he had other shit going on anyway. But he wanted to be reliable. He wanted to be that dude that can provide, and he went to extreme measures to do it.
The cause of death in this case was never a question. Never. Nobody ever said that Miss Josephson was not stabbed and died because of those injuries. I don't know what Dr. Beaver's intentions were. I don't know why he tried to explain to y'all that Miss Josephson's fingernails were too short to get DNA under them after we already had testimony that they collected DNA out from under them. I don't know what that show was about. But this young lady had over 100 stab wounds. There is evidence on her body. There's bruises. She has discoloration of her knuckles. Either she hit something or something hit her. Her fingernails were ripped, even though some witnesses don't want to admit that they were after the fact. We know from SLED that they were ripped. We know from SLED that they were of medium length. Not the short nails that Ms. Goo showed y'all yesterday. She barely has nails. His report said medium length, and they were ripped. That's what we know. She put up a fight, and Nathaniel Rowland had not a mark on him. That is what we know. There's a footprint in the window. Her fingernails are ripped. She's got bruises. She's got defensive wounds. She didn't lay there. She didn't give up. We never suggested that she did. They've never suggested that she did. This young woman fought. And Mr. Goldberg said that she left a trail with her footprint. Well, she gave y'all the conclusion with her nails. She told y'all who it was.